Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I've been making this face mask and it's got some straps on it. I thought you might be interested in doing this design. This is a larger one. This one's a smaller one. I haven't put the straps on it yet, but we'll do the straps for this. It has got an overlap if you want to put a filter in it. Now I'm going to tell you, and I will stress, this is just a mask or a face warmer. It will not protect you against any viruses that are outside in the air. It will help if you cough or sneeze. Now inside this one, it's got this little removable filter. This is kitchen roll, but it's a quite an expensive kitchen roll. It's not the cheap thin kitchen roll, and I've got that doubled over if you do want to put this on if you're going outside during a lockdown. It is a little prevention. It's not going to fully protect you from COVID-19. I'm going to chain 46 stitches. 46. So we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this hook is working really quite well as a size 3mm. You can drop down to a smaller size hook if you want. The smaller the hook, the better. So I've got my 46 stitches on here. I'm going to add one more. So you need 47 altogether. So into the second stitch in your chain, you're going to do a UK double crochet. If you're in the USA or another country, this will be a single crochet. But in the UK and I think Australia, it's a double crochet. So go into the second stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Into the next stitch. Stitches are quite small, but they need to be on the small side so that you've got a nice compact face mask. So all the way along you're going to do a double crochet into every stitch, 1 double crochet into every stitch right to the end, and you should have 46 stitches. So this face mask has 4 rows of single crochet before we do the larger stitches on it. So you're going to do 4 rows of single crochet with your 46 stitches. So I picked up my first row of stitches and I've got to the end and I've got 46 stitches. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. Now into that very first space there, you're going to do a double crochet, and we're going to double crochet all the way along to the other end. We're going to do that 3 more times. So 3 more plus that one counts as 4. So I've got my 4 rows of double crochet done. Don't worry if it's starting to look a little bit like this, because this bottom row is tighter, so it's going to go under your chin like this. These ends are going to get folded in, so don't think it's too big just yet. You're going to fold in about 1 inch at either side once you've got the little face warmer or the face mask done. We're folding in the edge like this. We'll fold it in the edge of that. You can see that one there. That is so that you can put some filter in if you want. If you don't want that, you can sew in some material, put some cotton material inside it if you want it to be a little warmer. So I've done my 4 rows of double crochet, or that's a single crochet if you're in the USA. We're going to chain 1. This is the row we're going to repeat 10 times. We're going to repeat this row 10 times. This is the row that gives you that dimension on the mask like this. So it's going to go over your nose and over your mouth. You're going to do 8 double crochets. So we've chained 1 and I'm going into that first stitch there, and we're going to do 8 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Keep your tension on your yarn. It helps keep the stitches smaller. Now we're going to do 8 half treble crochets. A half treble crochet is your yarn over, go through your stitch, pull through and go through the whole 3 loops. That's a half treble crochet or a half double crochet if you're in another country. So yarn over and through the 3 loops. That's us done 2. We're going to do 8. Another one, that's 3. Yarn over, through the stitch, pull through, you've got 3 loops, yarn over and come through all of those loops. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now I'm keeping my tension with my yarn and my fingers. I've got it under here, holding it under here, and I've got it around my finger. Now as you can see, the stitches have got slightly bigger here. What we're going to do now is we're going to do 14 treble crochets, just normal treble crochets. This is a double crochet if you're in the USA or another country. We're going to do 14 single crochets. So that's 1, keep your yarn quite tight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are treble crochets if you're in the UK, and it's a double crochet if you're anywhere else in the world. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So we've made the side with double crochet, then we've done half treble crochet, and we've done 14 treble crochets. So that's 8 double crochet, 8 half treble crochets, 14 treble crochets. Now we're going back down and doing 8 half treble crochets and 8 single crochets. So yarn over, through your stitch, yarn over and through the 3 loops. This is a half treble crochet or a half double crochet if you're in the USA or another country. Keep the tension on your yarn so that your stitches stay nice and tight and small. If you can manage to do this with a size 2mm hook, then you can do that. Your mask will be a little bit smaller, but it'll still keep your face warm. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do 8 double crochet. 8 double crochets. And make sure you go into that last part where the chain of 1 was. You go to chain 1 and turn. Now that's the row that you're going to repeat for 10 rows. You're going to do that for 10 rows. So we're going to do 8 single crochet or 8 double crochet, 1, 2 and 8. 8 half treble crochets, 1, through the top of your chain at the top part there, 2. Now we're going to do our 14 treble crochets. So it's 8, 8 and 14. 8 double crochets, 8 half treble crochets and 14 treble crochets. And the last one, that's 14. So we'll drop down to do the 8 half trebles through all the 3 loops. And then I'm going to do 8 single crochet. Make sure you go through both parts of that stitch, right through the top. To that last one. You're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're going to do that for 10 rows. So you do that 10 times, and that's what's going to make that shape in the front of your face warmer or your face mask. That is what's going to do that nice part to go over your nose. So your nose is going to fit over there, it'll fit over like that over on your face. So you do your 10 rows and I'll come back and show you how to finish it off. So I've done my 10 rows of the singles, the half trebles and the trebles all along. So your little face mask should be looking like this, so your little face warmer should be looking like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 rows of double crochet. So I've done my chain 1 and I'm going into my first stitch, and it's just 4 rows of double crochet. If you're in the USA, this is a single crochet. So I've done my 4 rows and I'm just going to cut off my yarn, pull it through the loop to finish it off, and this is what you have, and it's a perfect size to fit your face. Now what we're going to do with these edges are, I kept that long tail there, we're going to turn it about an inch in. We're going to use the tails and stitch across the corner. You can leave that end open if you want to thread elastic through. If you want to thread some elastic through and have elastic ear bands on it, it's up to you. So what you're going to do, I've got some yarn on here. You're just going to sew this part down. Just going to over sew that. We'll snip these edges off in a little minute. Now if you're going to crochet a strap for your ears, then just sew right across here at either end. Leave this part open. We're going to leave this part open so that you can put a filter in if you want to put some filter material, or what you can do is you can cut around some cotton and stitch the cotton to the inside of it if you want. This is to make the pocket. You can make this wider if you want, if you make it deeper if you want a smaller face mask. And what you end up with is this. You end up with your little mask like this. Now I'll show you how to crochet a ear band on it. So to make the strap, just push your hook through the corner of your mask. Take a decent amount through like this. Get your yarn and double it. Double your yarn over, make sure you've got enough. We're going to use a double amount of yarn. So just pull that through and do one stitch. Now go back through there again and out through that side and pull through another stitch. And then just pull them through. Might be a little bit difficult with this smaller hook. Just pull it through, yarn over, and you're just going to do a chain with this double yarn, and it's going to make the loop for your ear, so it'll go behind your ear. Now when you're doing this, you can put it on your face and you can keep measuring it. I don't know what size to tell you to do this, because I don't know how much space there's going to be from your face around to your ears, if you know what I mean. Just make sure it's not too tight. You can just do lengths and then tie them around your ears. It's up to you. I'll do a wee bit more. So I think I've got, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. I've got 25 on there, and I'm going to put that 25, 26, 27. I'm going to do 28, and that should fit around yours. Go into the corner again of this side. Just push your hook through the corner and pull through, and then pull those two strands. It might be better with a bigger hook if you did this strap with a bigger hook. There we go. And I'm going to go through the corner again and pull through, and that's going to secure the strap. And one more. Pull that up. Trim that off. And pull it through, and then just that off. We'll put this on the darning needle and we'll sew it in so you can't see it. So that gives you one of your straps. Just do the same for the other side. Just use a double length of yarn. Might be better if you use a larger hook when you do the strap. And chain your 28, 26 or 28 chains. And that'll do that end. And that'll hold that around your face really snug. And these little, and the little folded over parts lets you put in a filter. I'm going to show you this. So you can put in a filter. You can use handkerchiefs, or you can use, this is a nice thick doubled over piece of kitchen roll, if you just want that little extra bit of security. But please remember, but it will help if you're out and you cough and you sneeze, then it'll go into this. A lot of it will go into this, not all of it, but a lot will. And then that way you're helping to protect if you're out doing a walk or if you're out going around the shops. This is just in case you can't get your hands on proper face masks. But It helps a little bit. It won't help 100%. It's not going to stop you from getting a virus, but it's going to help you when you cough and you sneeze. It's going to help what you cough and sneeze out to help stop it going into the environment a little bit. And take that out, and then you can just throw that in the bin if you've coughed and sneezed. Then make a few because you need to throw that into the wash. This will go into a boil wash because it's 100% acrylic. So you can give it a good wash in some hot water. And that's you got your little masks to put on your face when you're out cycling or out walking or wherever. Just if you're outside, it's going to keep your face warm. And if you do put a filter in it, it will help a little bit if you cough and sneeze. It's not going to stop any viruses, like I've said, but it will help a little bit if you cough and sneeze. So there you go. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. And if you do that, you'll get notified when I put up another tutorial. Now, when I check my analytics, it says that 80% of the people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. Can you imagine how many subscribers I would have if that 80% of people would actually subscribe? It is free to subscribe to my channel, so just get clicking on that little subscribe button and click on the bell icon and you'll get notified when I put up another tutorial. So I hope this helps in a little way just for you if you want to make a little face mask for yourself. If it makes you feel a little bit more secure, then that's what matters really at the end of the day. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.